Saturdays are super busy for us. I am loading my food after I ate it because I was so hungry that I couldn't wait. So I had one English muffin with 13 grams of peanut butter and 13 grams of raspberry preserves. So hold on, let me load that 1 second before I forget those numbers. Okay, all set. So I've got my snacks. This is really a good midday snack for me. A level 1 bar, has good carbs, fat, and protein, and an apple for more carbs. But Saturdays are super busy. We do a lot of coaching and we also try to take class, but then we also go back and hit a second session because the Open's around the corner. We're headed to Wodapalooza this weekend, which we can't wait. And we just gotta start getting the volume up. So I hit the intensity with the class as they're pushing me, and then Patrick and I go back. We have a longer session where we're on the clock, and it's about a 60 to 90 minute session. Most of it is working to where we're getting some really decent volume in, and that's what we're gonna share with you today. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Come on. There you go. Don't be camera shy. There you go. Good boy.
What do you think about the Open, buddy?
One of the biggest adjustments for me is food. So when I'm not training, I still eat really well. I just don't worry about it as much. But when I'm training, the most important thing is fueling. Because if we're training and we're not fueling, then sometimes all of this training just doesn't go to waste. We just don't get as much out of it. So just making sure I've got a level 1 bar, an apple. I'm about to make a protein shake. I just had a quick English muffin with some nut butter and some jam, and then I had a huge breakfast this morning. And that's kind of how my days look. I just keep making sure I'm putting food in so I can have the energy to train hard and then also recover when I finish training.
Got my little pick-me-up. It is a little bit harder to get going when it is freezing cold outside. It's megawatt. It's not always my go-to, but this stuff doesn't make you feel like you're gonna have a heart attack, and it's just enough to kind of help you get jump started, especially when it's freezing outside.
Are you feeling, buddy?
The 2022 season is officially starting. We're days away from Wodapalooza and weeks away from the Open. So what that means for us is that we kind of start kicking things back into gear. We definitely believe in taking an actual off season, and last year especially was really long, and then going into Rogue made it for a very drug out season. So after Rogue, we definitely took some time off and we take the volume down as far as the workouts and as far as the lifting as well. So fitness in general is always just a part of what we do, and we do that all year long. But we certainly make sure that we give Christy's body the time to recover, as well as just mentally kind of not be grinding all year long, because it gets to be a really challenging thing to do when you do get closer to the games, and it just feels like you've been doing it forever. So to stay mentally fresh and healthy, we are headed to the gym now. We're gonna pick up the volume a little bit. Christy actually took class. We run a comp class every Saturday with our gym, get the gym all situated, and then afterwards we try to jump in and get some more stuff done. So we'll do something similar to the shotgun style, which is often kind of a Saturday schedule for us. And it's also freezing, if I haven't mentioned that.
Goes lights, camera action when I step into the limelight. Easily adapted to the high life. Dressed to impress like it's prom night. And when you live in top shelf, you know you gotta set the bar high. Had the same dreams since we was kids. Big trips, big cars, and even bigger cribs. Never thought that it would happen just the way it did. Fast forward that now, it's just the way we live. That's good food and drinks. My mood makes you think that this life's made for a king. The room starts to shake, so smooth if you blink, you might just miss the whole thing. It's just a different way to move in the high life. So many different things to do within the high life. That's good food and drinks, my mood makes you think that this life's made for a king. So many different things to do within the high life. And now it's girls, I adore. The coupe only sit 2, but in the back I got 4. Talking about this high life, I mean as high as it go. That's kites, planes, clouds, the bank accounts that I own. Funny thing, it all started from a pen and a poem. Whoever thought that this could pay off all of my student loans? About to throw a party, invite everybody I know. Let me send a mass text to everyone in my phone. That's good food and drinks, my mood makes you think that this life's made for a king. The room starts to shake, so smooth if you blink, you might just miss the whole thing. It's just a different way to move in the high life. So many different things to as high as it go. Easily adapted to the high life. Talking about this high life, I mean as high as it go. Easily adapted to the high life. It's just a different way to move.
That was nasty. We took a little break. I'm still drenched. I still can't catch my breath. So Christy's gonna tell you what we did. We got 3 great workouts in under 90 minutes, and now we're gonna enjoy the rest of our weekend.
I'm already snacking. That was hard. I'm sweaty. I feel like we just haven't worked like that in a while, so it's nice to do the high volume. But what we did 3 separate pieces. The first piece, we did 2 rounds of 50-40 cal echo bike into 10 wall walks, 10 sandbag cleans, 150-100, 10 wall walks, 50-40 cal row. So 2 rounds of that, and then we rested 5 minutes. Then we went into 2 rounds of a 500-meter ski, 25 deadlifts at 225, 155. I think Pat used 185. I can't remember, he can tell you. So 500 meters, I'm wandering, I can't talk. 500 meter ski, 25 deadlifts, 50 wall balls, 5 rope climbs for 2 rounds. Then we rested 10 minutes because we were a little tired. And we finished with 3 rounds of 50 double unders, 10 bar muscle ups, 50 double unders, 20 toes to bar. Called it a day.
I did use 185 on the deadlift. This was a lot of volume for me in comparison to what I've been doing. I've been separating stuff out a little bit more with conditioning, kind of one hard Metcon, and then maybe some strength mixed in there. So back to back, I stayed a little bit lighter so that I could kind of keep some intensity up. Wall walks especially, that first workout, we're gonna do 3 rounds of it, and it was so much harder than we thought. 40 wall walks total, right? But we're trying to take the time to practice some things that may be showing up in the open, like wall walks. We saw them last year at the open, we saw them last year at the games, so it seems likely that those could pop up again. And anytime we can get some machine work in, we know that Christy can use it. As fit as she is, the power output's just always something we gotta work on. So we'll be adding a little bit more of that stuff in. If you guys follow IBEX60, we've been doing wall walks on Wednesdays anyway, but this was just a lot higher of a volume of them.
We're gonna grab some food, call it a day, and enjoy our weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget, you guys can train with us. We have the IBEX60 program. These workouts will probably show up in a version in the 60, but they will definitely show up on the comp prep. So thanks for joining us, and don't forget, find us at Wodapalooza. We'll be there vlogging, we'll be there running workouts for Noble, for Kalo. I'll be at the 8 Sleep booth, the Toast Spacer booth, so just make sure, find us, come say hey. We want to meet you, we want to hear what's going on. Look forward to seeing you there. Have a great day.
Stepping out flat, body hot like July. Never brand on the inside, all I can say, oh na 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 na.